Azimio presidential candidate Raila Odinga has formally been cleared by the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission, IEBC, to contest in the August 9th general elections.
Odinga and his running mate, Martha Karua, met the requirements to run and were issued with the nomination certificate at the Bomas of Kenya in Nairobi. Odinga, who is making his fifth attempt, became the fifth presidential candidate to be cleared to run for president. Chemutai Goin reports from the Bomas of Kenya.
The Azimio presidential candidate Raila Odinga, together with his running mate Martha Karua and a host of Azimio-leaning leaders, joined faithful at the All Saints Cathedral for a service ahead of their day to the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission, which was set to certify Odinga's bid for the presidency.
These who are standing before you in this congregation today.
In church, Archbishop Jackson Ole Sapit, while praying for the pair, also put the nation before God, asking the Lord to fill the soul of the electorate with wisdom to elect good leaders.
Our God, our prayer is, as you search and look, give us the leaders who are going to lead this country with integrity, who are going to lead us in the spaces that, Lord, every Kenyan will celebrate and say, yes, we have a beautiful country. We are praying that, Lord, you will anoint those whom we have already appointed.
After the service, the convoy departed for the Bomas of Kenya, where supporters awaited their arrival. Song and dance kept those outside the auditorium entertained, and being part of history were the parents of Kenya's pioneer female Deputy President Martha Karua. His supporters, who had filled the auditorium, went wild as Odinga and his running mate entered the building. June 5th being a historic day for Odinga, who's making his fifth stab at the presidency. And while he was the 12th presidential aspirant to face the IEBC officials, he was the fifth to be cleared, and at exactly 11 a.m.
I now hereby present certificate for registration of Raila Odinga, the Azimio party presidential candidate.
Chairman Wafula Chebukati issued Odinga and his running mate with the certificate of registration. Odinga, who in 2017 heavily criticized IEBC over the conduct of that election, this time seemingly had a change of heart, telling IEBC to do right.
We have confidence that the IEBC has got the capacity to conduct free and fair elections. We therefore would like to urge you to live by the script and do exactly what the people of Kenya expect of you.
We have an open door policy. We'd be happy that we engage even on daily basis. We don't want to hear things from your campaign rallies about the referee. Please come, we talk.
IEBC defending itself from questions over their state of preparedness.
And we are where we are supposed to be in terms of our election timeline. So don't want Kenyans to get worried. The commission is focused. And just to say, what you refer to as simulation of the dry run of technology will be done next week on or before 9th, here at Bomas.
We would like to see a free and fair electoral process. We want this exercise to be done also in a free manner. We want Kenyans to be able, on the 9th of August, to freely express their will, to speak clearly that this is what the Kenyans want.
Chebukati urged Odinga and his team to ensure compliance with the code of conduct in their campaigns and operations to avoid sanctions.
We condemn those acts of violence, including tearing each other's campaign posters. That's to be condemned. Let's campaign peacefully. This is our country. We don't have another country.
I urge our supporters not to interfere any billboards or publicity material belonging to our opponents. I'm calling them opponents, not enemies, because this is just a democratic exercise. At the end of it, there will be a winner and there will be losers, but Kenya will go on.
And with Kenya Kwanza's criticism of a section of media outlets they accused of bias, Odinga came to the defense of the Fourth Estate.
I expect the Fourth Estate to play their role objectively. So far, we really have no cause to complain. I have been in politics for a long time. I know that the media will praise you or will vilify you, whatever they do, but that is their freedom of expression. We don't question this. We want to create a free and democratic society where there's freedom of expression. The media can censor, the media can critique, the media can educate, the media can also oppose. So we really have no issue with that.
Odinga also unveiled his election team, settling on lawyer Saitabao Ole Kanchori as his chief national agent, deputized by Nyeri Deputy Governor Dr. Caroline Karogo, ODM Executive Director Oduoro Ngwen, and in a strange case of sibling rivalry, Professor Isaiah Kindiki, who is coincidentally the brother of DP Ruto's chief agent, Professor Kithure Kindiki. Lawyer Paul Mwangi picked as the chief legal advisor. After leaving the Bomas of Kenya, Odinga and his entourage held his first campaign as candidate in Langata constituency, where he once served as Member of Parliament. Having been the fifth presidential candidate to be cleared by the IEBC, and with 64 days left to the August 9th election, Odinga threw the hot potato on election preparedness the Commission's way, seeking to know what measures they had put in place to protect the integrity of the vote and ensure the August 9th election will be free, fair, verifiable and credible. Chamutai Goin, Citizen TV at the Bomas of Kenya, Nairobi.